Human, you can't just marry me. My sisters demand you take them too. The wedding fires burned blue beneath the twin moons. Drums echoed through the forest village. Each beat strong enough to shake the wooden walkways strung between the glowing trees. Alien voices rose in song, wild, beautiful, layered like the wind. And in the center of it all stood Daniel Holt, a bewildered human engineer from Earth, adjusting his collar and whispering to himself. I thought this was supposed to be simple. Opposite him stood Arida, the towering huntress who'd once dragged him from the wreckage of his shuttle. Her eyes glowed amber beneath her silver-marked skin, and her smile could have cut steel. To him, she was fierce and perfect, the kind of beauty that made every instinct shout danger, yet every heartbeat insist otherwise. She raised her hand and spoke softly, her voice carrying through the crowd. By fire and blood, I take this human as bondmate. The crowd cheered. He exhaled in relief. Done. Finally. Then Arida's expression shifted. Her jaw tightened. But, she said, glancing toward the edge of the crowd, my sisters demand something. One, the sisters' demands. Out from the crowd stepped 3 more women, each sharing Arida's fierce beauty, but with eyes of different colors, violet, green, and crimson. The eldest, Kelare, crossed her arms and said, You think you can marry one of us and not the rest? Our people bond as a circle. No sister stands alone. Daniel blinked. Wait, you mean... The smallest one, Lainai, leaned forward eagerly. It's tradition. If you bond with one sister, you bond with all. We share everything, meals, homes, even mates. His brain stopped processing after the word mates. Hold on, he stammered. On Earth, we usually go one at a time. The middle sister, Shada, smiled in amusement. On Earth, perhaps. But here, refusing the circle means dishonoring the bloodline. Arida looked half apologetic, half amused. I warned you, she said gently. My people are united. Daniel rubbed his temples. You weren't kidding when you said big family. 2, the challenge of the circle. Later that night, the council gathered, 7 elders, their robes glowing faintly with bioluminescent threads. The eldest elder spoke. If the human wishes to bond with one, he must prove his strength, mind, and heart to the entire circle. Wait, Daniel said. Like a test? Arida grinned. 3 tests. He sighed. Of course. The first test, strength. KLRA handed him a spear longer than he was tall. Strike the boulder until your arms fail, or until the stone yields. He looked at the massive rock in front of him, solid, ancient, unmoving. He swung once. Nothing. Twice. Nothing. By the 10th strike, his arms burned. His muscles screamed. Then he noticed a faint crack, spider webbing across the stone. The warriors murmured. KLRA raised an eyebrow. Not bad for soft flesh. The second test, mind, Shada, the strategist of the sisters, drew a map in glowing sand. The rivers of fire surround our lands. How would you escape if your path home was cut off? He knelt, studying it. The rivers shifted like living flame, unpredictable. He took a branch, traced a line, not away but through. You can't outrun the fire, he said, but you can guide it, redirect it to carve a safe path. Shada smiled slowly. He thinks like flame. The final test, heart. Lainai, the youngest, stepped forward, holding a small creature, a newborn skycat, trembling and blind. If danger came for us all, who would you save first, your mate or the helpless? Daniel didn't hesitate. The helpless, because my mate would already be saving herself. Arida's eyes widened. The crowd fell silent. Then, From somewhere deep in the gathering, an elder whispered, "He speaks truth worthy of the circle." 3. The union. By dawn, the decision was made. The sisters approached him together, each bearing a mark of flame, a glowing tattoo that flared brighter as they drew near. Arya smiled proudly. "You've passed. The circle accepts you." He exhaled, half laughing, half exhausted. "So what happens now?" Lainai smirked. "Now we feast." The drums began again. Firelight returned, the air filled with music and scent of roasted fruit. Arya leaned close to him, her voice a whisper only he could hear. "You are brave human, but are you ready for 4 wives?" He blinked. "I what?" She kissed him, laughter against his lips. Too late to back out now. 4. Epilogue years later. He sat beneath the glowing trees, their branches wrapped around their home like living guardians. Children, half human, half Favori, chased each other in the mist, their laughter echoing through the forest. Arya approached, holding a mug of blue fire tea. "You still think you can handle us?" He smiled tiredly. "Barely, but I wouldn't trade it for anything." KLRA smirked from the doorway. "Good, because the 5th sister arrives tonight." Daniel froze. "There's a 5th?" The laughter that followed could be heard across the valley.